Hi everyone, I'm Mark Rosenthal with you on this Sunday night with a special edition of a Weatherblast. We do have potentially another snow situation coming on Tuesday, and then I'll tell you something, it's going to get so cold here. Wednesday night and Thursday, Turkey Day, is going to be very cold. Probably the coldest Thanksgiving we've had here in many a year. So let's jump into it, shall we? Let's look at the national temperatures here. It's cool here in the Northeast. Temperatures are running in the 30s, 20s in northern New England, teens in far northern New England. But this is what I want to show you. Look at this. Way up in Canada, below zero. And this below zero air is just marking time and will be screaming southeast and moving into New England again late Wednesday and on towards Turkey Day. But as we look at the latest satellite loop, you see one package of moisture over us at the present time. That's with a very weak cold front moving through the area. Then note some other moisture coming in to the Tennessee Valley, southwest to Texas. That's where low pressure is going to start to get organized. And finally, upstream back around Minnesota, North Dakota, and through Montana. Notice that cloud patch. That's the Arctic front. That'll be here on Wednesday, and there could be some pretty good snow squalls with that. Now, radar will show some light precipitation here in the Northeast. Some very light snow falling at least aloft through portions of southern New Hampshire, Vermont, back to New York State, where it seems to pick up a little steam. Then it turns to rain in western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio. That could move through here tonight with some light wet snow or some rain showers along the coast. In some spots tomorrow morning for the morning commute, certainly well north in Boston, could be slick. Say Route 2 west to north. There might be some problems there, but you don't need a major snowstorm to cause icing on the roadway, so just file that away. Then moisture, again, developing from Arkansas to Missouri, will be building over the next 24 hours, and therein lies the rub here for the Tuesday situation. You see the snow squalls developing back around Minnesota and Montana. So lots of action. So let's jump to it. All right, here's the deal. 1 o'clock Tuesday afternoon, we have low pressure, which is actually developing well to our southeast. And this is interesting because I think it's going to tap some colder air down from northern New England. And this is off the GFS site, or the model GFS, I should say, not the site, but the model itself, GFS. Mark, get it together, will you? Always having word retrieval problems. Anyway, some steady precipitation falling in eastern New England. And even if we were to start as rain in Boston, I think with a developing storm in this position, it's going to drag down the cold air, and we would see a change to snow. That's what I'm going with right now. So we're going to be following that. And of course, behind that, the Wednesday situation, by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, there's a storm up around Montreal way with an Arctic cold front coming through Albany, New York, back into the Great Lakes. And I think there could be numerous snow squalls developing across a good portion of New England by Wednesday afternoon. So if you're traveling in these locales from about 1 o'clock on, watch out, because there could be sudden squalls where the visibility drops to zero. There could be a quick inch or two of snow in some towns. It's almost the equivalent of having thunderstorms in the summertime. Then the front's offshore Wednesday night. Behind that, winds freshen from the northwest, a pure Arctic blast coming in here. By Turkey Day morning, Boston may be as low as 10 above zero. So this is what I'm thinking is an early snowfall estimate. I'm not putting numbers on Sunday night for a Tuesday event. I'm just not going to do it. So anyway, this is what I'm thinking. A few inches from Boston to 128, 495 points west-northwest. There could be several inches of snow, and less, of course, from about Plymouth to Cape Cod. But again, this is a fluid situation. Of course, we will be around. We'll keep you posted. Let's just run down the forecast for you. Overnight, mostly cloudy, maybe some rain or wet snow developing. Probably rain right along the coast, down towards the Cape and the Islands. Temperatures in the Boston area will be in the middle and upper 30s, but in the 128 belt, it could be a little wet snow around. And some of the roads for the morning commute could be a little slick. It may not happen that way. I just want to give you fair warning that it could. All right, tomorrow there could be a few showers around, not a big deal, still fairly mild. It'll be in low and mid-40s. Then Tuesday, it's either rain or snow going over to snow. In Boston, it could snow pretty decent for a time, late morning, till 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and there could be some problems for the commute at that point in time. And then after that, Wednesday, it's variable clouds with snow squalls developing. It'll be in the mid-30s, but temperatures plummet by dark with strong northwest winds at night. In Turkey Day, it's partly cloudy, windy, very cold, only in the low and mid-20s. Wind chills in the single numbers. There are some signs it can start to warm up by next weekend, but by that time, we may have a nor'easter right now. I would favor rain, but again, that's a whole week away. So lots to follow. Of course, we'll be here. We'll keep you posted. For now, I'm Mark Rosenthal.